Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Witchy Lynx and it's time again for the daily tarot. As you can see, I do these right when I get up. So I don't think these videos are ever going to have me looking all dolled up in any kind of way. Okay, that is. Anywho, I'm 100% sure I slept. Not a lot, but I slept. But my watch says I didn't. I don't know what that's about. But it's Sunday. And I have no magical plans for today. Magical plans. They're magic. It's not Tuesday. I'm not a magic skeleton. Anyways. So I've been thinking, I was up last night, really late. I could finally see things clearly, and then I looked into it, the new moon being in Aquarius, what date is it gonna be? Wednesday is the new moon, and it's in Aquarius, and I was like, interesting. And on my birth chart, what did I read? Something about my second house, Mars and Aquarius and all that jazz. Interesting, right? So I was like, okay, lots of action, lots of money moves coming up, okay? So that had me just all kinds of it felt like fully formed plans that have been forming in the back of my mind and in my subconscious, and then was like, okay, it's done cooking. Ding, here you are. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't even put any thought into this. Let me think about it some more, right? And so I started looking at things, calculating, looking at my schedules and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, but what about all the whatabouts, all the what ifs, and what if this happens, and what about that? All the whatabouts and whatnot were just included, they would I was like, okay, but what if, and then it was like, oh, well then that's fine. And I'm like, okay. Got some money moves coming up. Interesting. Got some discs, y'all. Got some discs. Discs. Don't be dirty. We got the Four of Discs reversed. We have Justice upright. And we have Princess of Discs upright. Interesting. Look, mofo. Four of Discs reversed. When this card comes up, it may be time to rethink your relationship with money. Ooh. The Four of Discs reversed speaks to hoarding wealth and resources. Tell me about it. It is important to remember that no matter how grand your castle is, it will remain cold and empty if you have no one to share it with. I don't know who that's about, because I know that ain't no problem for me. Oh my goodness, you don't even know. I don't know how to hoard. I don't know how to hoard money to myself. That's part of the reason I spent most of my life broke. I don't know how to do that, and people take advantage of that. So, yeah. So, I don't know who that about. Whoever that is, hey, share the wealth. You have people around you that love you and want to celebrate your wins with you, but it's not going to feel so great if they're just always the ones, doing everything. It's a two-way street, buddy. Justice. And this is upright. I think we had this the other day. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I filmed it or if I did that myself, but I know I got this not that long ago. I did film it. Anyways, upright. It's time to weigh the consequences of your decisions before you take any action. Shut up. When a detective attempts to find the truth, they examine all the available evidence. Similarly, the Justice card asks us to assess our lives and determine which aspects should be kept and which ones no longer serve us. Everyone's truth is subjective. Are you living by yours? That just tells me that whoever they talking to with the reversed Four of Discs, you ain't that greedy. It probably didn't even cross your mind that might be what those around you are experiencing. That they're like, maybe not to a drastic degree, but they might be looking at you like, I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask because then it wouldn't be a gift. It wouldn't be sharing and this and the third. So I'm just going to sit here and just be a little bit bummed because they're a good person and I love them so much, but dang, they're a little bit stingy. Anyways, with that in mind, let's move on to the Princess of Discs, upright. Yeah, okay, here we go. Princess of Discs, upright. The joints in my feet be hurting when my feet are cold, and they are cold right now. So I just got a little sharp pain there. If you're here from my other channel, you already know what that's all about. Well, you know as much as I do. No clue what that's about exactly. Anyways, upright, Princess of Discs, okay? The Princess of Discs represents a student attempting to harness the element of earth. She is a very gentle person who represents the growth and fertility of nature. She also represents growing and building a life worth protecting, just as a canopy of trees protects the forest floor. I knew what they were talking about. See, because if this was all, if the Four of Discs was all there was to you, then these two wouldn't even apply. But since they're all together, yeah, no, you're doing good. You just need to remember, like, oh yeah, because it sounds like you've been in a super, like, on the go mode, like probably putting the nose to the grindstone, considering the climate, both ecologically, ecologically. I just said the same word twice. Ecologically, and like also like politically, financially, economically. Is that even a word? I'm gonna make it up. That's a word in Linksian. Like in Linksian. I'm being silly. But yeah. Well, that just kind of makes me curious as to what my cards are going to say. And I might just post those up on Instagram. Why she look? I know who she looked like. Okay, that's funny. Anyways, yeah, I think I'll do that and post it on Instagram. See what I get. Anyways, this has been the Daily Tarot. Remember to share the wealth. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.